Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. We're all doing well. It's an exciting day because finally got a new updated Dungeon Architect. Months after it was originally promised, but you know, whatever. But that also means some stuff has broken. Which means I'll need to fix some stuff. And then I want to do some effects. I want to put in the effects that that I got, at least or start to figure out how to set that up, how we want to have those work, what kind, etc. So that's the plan for today. And then we go from there. Okay. Yeah. Unreal. Good to be in Unreal. I love Unreal. Also, from last night, I posted it in my game dev discussion channel. Problem I had last night when my brain wasn't functioning was I literally had something plugged in here when it needed to be 0. And that's why my cooldown wasn't behaving the way I'm supposed to for resetting. Because I wasn't resetting it. I was putting it max. I was stupid, but now it's fixed. Now if I... All right, I need to fix things. Okay, okay. I need to fix things. Because things are broken. Okay. Project settings. Maps and modes. You. Put you back to player controller. Why does it say Blueprint compile there? I'm not even using it anymore. Yeah, it's no longer being used. Oh, it's referenced in my game mode? How's it referenced in my game mode? I get player controller. That's it. It's not actually being used. Okay. Yeah, no more minimap. So, oh, now it's no longer completely. I guess. Okay. Okay. So I need to go to Dungeon Architect down here. Docker content. Samples, probably. Canvas demo. Grid. Or canvas. Grid flow, snap grid flow. Oh. Okay. So this is the snap grid flow, which is what I'm using right now. Okay, so map works. I just need to set things up a little bit differently now. Let's see what's different. Probably we're overriding the pawn controller class. Yep, it's under samples. Camera's demo default is just this, and then Canvas demo base is the new one that I need to use. So theoretically, I can do player controller canvas, and I can move this to, well, let's find out if this will work. Move this to dungeon actually move to game modes probably. So PC canvas, project settings. Here, player control class, we plug that in. Okay, so that's now working, but here I need to change this to be I believe still be minimap. Now it's appearing here. It's fine. We'll fix that in a moment. And we'll need to fix up some other stuff. Okay. Yeah, we can reconfigure things. Yeah, reconfigure things. Okay. Because things are different now. Camera. Oh, hold on. Is it... Oh, that framing is correct. Well, that is correct. But here... Fogware's not available. Fogware full export is true. Where's the camera to none? Oh. Track player. No, I need track player. So something's going on. Right. This is no longer boundary radius. Boundary edge icon. How far should the object be from the edge before we remove the edge icon? I said 0.5, just some giggles. Right, we still have like it's not working correctly. So let me. What we can do is go back to the one we had before. Back here. And let me see if I can... Oh. Okay, odd. So... all of them have Fog of War now. On those icons. I don't... Why? Why do we have Fog of War? Even the top left one has Fog of War on those icons. That's not good. That's not good. So I guess... yeah, it goes away. I really don't like that. Look at the top left one, if you're curious. Okay. In terms of configuration, probably want something similar to it. So this one, Fog of War, is not fully explored. If Fog of War is fully explored, it's fine. Why do I have this? If I remove that, also, it's not rotated. I just realized. I'm going to find out where to rotate it as well. Tracked actor. If I said none, how's this going to work? Okay, it literally doesn't work. Okay. Track actor needs to be track player. I guess if I need the... okay, rotate to view, no. Oh, here we go. Base rotation. Is it 45 or negative 45? Negative 45. So that's correct, but... just take a quick screenshot of this. I'm going to send it to the Discord. There we go. Easy positive. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? And development going well. We're trying out the new Dungeon Architect update, but it seems like it's like camera based. Like you see how it's like appearing, disappearing. I really don't like that. Because I don't care about the actual doorways and like my vision there. So I'm gonna need to see if there's a way of fixing that, but it doesn't seem like there's an option. It seems like the dev did something in this latest version that we just installed today that ruined that for some reason. Hey, Dark Void, welcome in. This is good. Well, thank you. Such a nice looking minimap. It's the default minimap that comes with the plugin. I'm using Dungeon Architect to do the procedural dungeons. And this is just like the default one that comes with it. The icon is just one that came with it. But the problem is right now the vision, right, is kind of not working the way I want. For now, like, it'll work. It's fine, but I want to see if there's any way for me to fix this, like, vision problem. Because I want it to always be visible. And that might be a setting on these, actually. Is that... if I go to enemy on this tracked object, highway online. I think that we found the problem. No. That's off now. Just turn off visible just to confirm that. Yeah, it's just not following anything. Hold on. Or hold on. If I has it overwritten on the child ones? It might be overwritten on the child ones. Hey, Beastmaster, welcome in. What's the difference between Unreal Engine and other platforms? I mean, they're just different programs. Just like the difference between Maya and specialize and are better at different things. That's all. They're just tools, right? There's hammers. There's chisels. There's rulers. They're all tools. They're just best for different things. You can measure with a nail. I mean, you can measure with a hammer. You should probably use a ruler instead. So depending on the game you're making, you might want to use a different engine. How long have you been coding for in total? I don't code. This is entirely done in blueprints. I do not code, so never. So 0. That is coding. Then a few years then. Spaghetti is coding. Then a few years. I think at this point, like 3 years-ish. 21 probably. At this point. And delete this tracked object. Oh, hold on. Oh, you know what? Let me change skull icon to none. So the skull icon should be gone. Skull icons are gone. If I put the skull icon back. Now, so that part's not overwritten. So, for example, these guys, all of them have this problem. So if I open up any one of them, like the flying eye that I just looked at, and look at you, yeah, it's all off. Well, I already I put it into the Discord. Hopefully it'll be fixed at some point. It took like 2-3 months for this update to happen, so I might just disable it for now. It was handy just to see where enemies are. Oh wow, okay, even hidden in game doesn't work. Like none of the settings works. That works. The name works. New updates equal new bugs. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, well... Is there a setting in here that's now different or new? Dungeon canvas here. Layout draw. Dungeon icons. Where are all the dungeon canvas stuff? Streaming. Where's the dungeon canvas stuff? It's not this that I'm using. It is this. So the dungeon canvas thing is gone from these levels. So you probably remove that, which is fine, but where is he getting the icons from then? How the hell are you guys jumping there? What? I don't have a jump thing here. I'm pretty sure. How the hell are you guys jumping? Okay, well, let's fix up some stuff that we do need to fix up. Starting with the fact that, right, we don't want, I want to go to the parent, and I want to copy this. Where is Dungeon Architect? There it is. Oh, not Dungeon Architect, sorry. Game modes. Copy here. Okay. I'll rename this to canvas base. So I no longer need these. this canvas. Class settings. Should use the menu canvas base that I just did. Parent. And then here we need to reset up is player local control true. Okay, so we need to intersect it here, basically. So here, if it's players locally controlled, oh, actually, we could do it like here, or with an and boolean. So we need to cast the game mode. Get game mode. Cast to game mode. Get current dungeon level. And as long as this is greater than 0, do this. So now, if we go to here, we don't have it, the minimap, and when we come here, we also need to do we need to do it when the player's loaded in. So bind event to player spawned. So assuming that all of this is true, we're binding an event to player spawned. So all of this will trigger only after the player spawns, basically. Before that, it won't add it to the map. I'm gonna create an event. Custom event. Spawn widgets. So no minimap. Go in here. No minimap. It loads in, and there's a minimap. I also need a delay here. I need to have this delay equal to the loading time delay. I don't remember how long the loading time delay is. I can check. Is there a way for me to do it? Get player controller. Can I check if it's possessed? Assign unpossessed. Assign possessed. So assuming all this is true, instead of here, let's try this. Hey, Shreyan, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It did work, but there was a little bit of delay still, so it's the same result. The same little problem. And that's because I'm basically holding it for a little longer for the Oh, it's half a second here. I'm holding it for another half a second. Also, I'll just do that. After these ads. Am I do it from here, or am I doing it on the old system with my bind event? We'll see. I'll try it here first. And then go from there. Yeah. Hey, Sermon, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I go from here. Okay, so that seemed like it popped in pretty much at the same time. No, a little delayed. Let's try back to how we were doing it before then. Find event on to player spawned, not on. I always write on when I meant to say to. I think this just recreates basically why is it delayed? Why is it delayed? If I go off of here at the very beginning, I bind an event to me spawning, and then half a second later delay, it happens. That's it. So why is this delay not the same? Oh, whoops. I accidentally left the old delay in there. That's the problem. It's a me problem. Do you know why my river is weird and glitchy? That's very vague. I don't know what kind of glitchy you're talking about. Is it moving around? Is it slithering? Is it doing a disco? It's fine in editor, but in game, it's missing pieces and are overlapping sections of the river every like 20 feet. There's so much information I'm missing to even begin to understand what the problem could be. Like, I don't know how it's being built. I don't know what kind of materials it is. I don't know what kind of overlapping it is. There's so much information I'm missing. I can't just... There's no way for me to even attempt to guess, unfortunately. There we go. Now it's exactly the same. Okay, awesome. Okay. So one thing I want to do is actually I was thinking of putting this into a into a function, but it's not really going to work as a function. Like a global blueprint function. You just threw a river down in your landscape and your ocean, from the ocean body river plugin. Never used it. Couldn't help you, unfortunately. Gotta have to figure that one out on your own. I've never touched it. I've used some ocean plugins before, like Fluid Flux 2, but like not extensively. But I haven't used like the default like water stuff. You're gonna ask ChatGPT, do you know why my river is weird and glitchy with no context? Let's see what you get. You're not gonna get the right answer with that, but I'm curious to see what it says. You may get something interesting. Okay. So, how is it right now getting the information for the scale and everything here? Let's find out. Canvas demo. We don't need canvas demo. Canvas base. So we have pause menu and all of this. Where is this used? On construction script. Oh, okay. So he just left variables in here that's no longer being used. Okay, good start. Good start. Delete those. This is why I make copies instead of using the stuff in the plugins directory directly. So I can, do stuff like this. Okay. Canvas, player controller. Build system controller. Fog of War settings. All fine. Okay, well, I'm not sure where the new system is to control all of this. There's this dungeon canvas. Occlusion icons, I have nothing. I wonder... Let me see if there's new documentation. I know I don't like documentation, but... Good start. Nothing on this page. Great start. Canvas mini maps. Okay, so we can control the theme here. So if I open that, here's the theme. So I can control the theme, right? Control how this looks. Cool. Background texture. Layout texture. It's a little bit of a cutout there. Shadow. Okay. Crosshatch is the crosshatch. Outline. Can we change the outline settings here? What I would like to do is have bigger, like, walls. So, because I don't want to modify this, because it's in the plugins directory, let's make a copy. probably put it into the Dungeon Architect folder for now. Copy here. And now, if I was to turn all of this. So, layout texture is this. With background take, background scale. What does this do? Ah, okay. So I guess that's the background for this instead of here. Okay, got it. Hue shift, saturation, value. So that's why, yeah, this looks a little bit brighter. Oh, can I not? Is this not undoable? Why is this not undoable? That's not designed well. If I can't undo that, that's unfortunate. But there's no controls for like the walls like this. Right? The rooms are just divided, which is weird that it's here. The way it's divided is odd. If we turn on shadow, turn on this. Is there a control for the outline? Noise, distortion, thickness, scale, color. I can make it move, but I would love to control the door width. Hey, Weston, welcome in. Will I put this on Steam when I finish? Oh, that's the goal. Whenever the hell that happens. Hey, Guts, welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. We got a new Dungeon Architect version. And of course, it broke some things, since other things are not working the way I want anymore. So, you know, normal Wednesday. Or Thursday. What's today's date? Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. Rough day today? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the rest of the day is better. Yeah, for some reason, right, this is the problem. It's like vision based, and I don't want to be. There's like fog of war in this stuff. I don't want fog of war in this stuff. I love when things break. You do. You would love to get rich in the next 45 minutes, so let's hope so. I mean, look, I'm not that greedy. I'm fine waiting 46 minutes, even. You know, it's... If someone wants to give me $1 million in the next 46 minutes, I'm fine waiting the extra minute. And don't push your luck with 47, but, you know, 46 I'm reasonable about. Oh, the day ends at 45 minutes for you. Oh, right. Right. You're a little bit ahead of me. You're a little bit in the future for me. Start to invest in crypto. Don't do that. That's a great way to lose money. Not gain money. Okay, well, so we don't need this. Oh, no. I don't want to delete that. I want to delete this. Okay, let's go back. You're not gonna believe it. I'm reading documentation. Because things have changed. not legal and economic advice. That's not even advice. That's sarcasm at best. There's a cold front fighting a hurricane right now, and the cold front is winning. Isn't a cold front just cold weather? Is that not the, or is that actual like a thing? I thought just if it's cold, that's just people call it a cold front. No, is it actually like a thing? Cold front definition: the boundary of an advancing mass of cold air, in particular the trailing edge of a warm sector of a low pressure system. Oh, well, I was kind of wrong. I was kind of right in the fact that, yeah, it is basically just cold. Yeah, okay. As someone that just experiences it and doesn't think about the science behind it, right? Oh, it's just cold. Okay. But, you know, there's science behind it. Okay, so we got the base canvas rotation. I wonder if he's updated this even. On canvas component. No, I don't care about that. Canvas theme. Create your own theme. Background texture. I don't care about any of this. Use effects and layers to log the field of the dungeon. I don't know where this is being stored. Custom material layer. Canvas settings. Has this been updated? I don't think it's been updated to the new version. There's nothing new here. Like, I want to know where the icons are. All of these icons and stuff are somewhere. Where? Where are these icons? So, yeah, this gives me no information. Documentation has proven to be useless. What a surprise. No idea what goes here. Great. Okay, well, let's continue to figuring things out by ourselves. Big line of hot on one side and cold on the other. Oh, is that what makes it a cold front? It's hot and then cold? Interesting. In Portuguese, we sometimes we call that sometimes when a sudden wave of heat or cold comes. The cold is coming. Greenland is full of ice and Iceland is full of grass and volcanoes. Yes. It was named that way to, I think during World War, I forget. I think one? Or it was, I think during one of the wars. It was named that way to confuse people to go to the wrong place. And apparently it worked, from what I remember. It's been a really long time since I had a history class, but from what I remember, that was the reason behind why the Iceland is the green one and Greenland is the icy one. It was like a so people would go to the wrong one mistakenly. Still working in 2024? Yeah. Your map looks like the same as yours? I mean, yeah, if you're using this plugin, then I imagine so. So there's somewhere where this is information stored, right? So this icon is not an icon that I populate. I just say skull icon, and it knows it from somewhere. Where does it know it? You meant the empty floor. Well, I'm just doing blockouts. That's why. Can I search skull icon? No. Skull. Okay, here we go. Skull. Then we can go to reference viewer. It's used in dungeon canvas theme. Wait, it's used in this file? Where is it used in this file? Hey ZZ, welcome in. How's it going? There is no search, so I'm trying to find, and there's nothing in the documentation about it. So it says like it was linked here, but oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Overlay icons right there. So it's under canvas theme settings, and here's where I put him in. So there's the skull. Skull 01. Here we go. So if I wanted to, right, I can go. There's the key. Oops. Let's do one of these. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna make this easier on myself. You guys can't see it then. Never mind. I go a little higher. You guys don't need the search bar. So Skull 01 is the mini boss icon, but I think it's a better icon than what I currently have. So if I do mini boss, wait, this one I see on top of everything. Hold on. We're getting somewhere. Why can't I see this one on top of everything? Screen size type, world coordinates. Wait. Where's the other one? Where's the one I've been using? Hold on a second. This is the one I've been using. Skull icon. What are you working on? Is this a widget? Interesting. So this one is not. It's a widget, but it's all part of the Dungeon Architect plugin. So what's the difference here? Why does this one tags enemy let's do that. Close up some of these that I no longer need. You. Okay, so this one is right different. So if I use mini boss and I say this is 1200, and then I go here and put in mini boss. I see it on top of everything. In fact, I see it on top of things I shouldn't see it on. Probably. Is Dungeon Architect plugin worth it? Dungeon Architect is worth it because it's the only plugin that can do so much, but it has issues. So there's no plugin that is better in terms of like more feature complete, but it is also not perfect. So yes and no. You really need to look into what Dungeon Architect can do and decide that for yourself, because there are certain things it doesn't do, and it doesn't get updates frequently enough to be like, for me to be like, yeah, just, you know, I'm sure it's gonna come any moment, like soon. It does get updates, but it's not that often. Like months sometimes waiting for an update. But like it added the minimap, for example. The minimap is relatively new. It's the last couple of updates added that minimap system, which is a great system. Like it needs figuring out and stuff like that, but like again, for the money, there's nothing better as far as I know. But there's still issues, which I think is something you should know if you're thinking of getting it. Did I get a cat or a ghost? What, did you see something in the background? No, I didn't get a cat. As far as I know, my apartment's not haunted. It's too new to be haunted. I'm the first person to live in this apartment, by the way. Like, I literally, I don't know if I told the story, but yeah, when I moved in, the building was still being finished, pretty much. Okay, let's see what else is different here. This doesn't have any attacks. If I remove the enemy tag from this, no? I don't know why. You saw a shadow? Could have been me. Could have been. Can you ask what my real name is? You always want to say thank you, X, but it feels odd calling you Procedural Mind. You can call me by my Twitch name. Or my online name, which is Crozian. Krozejan. Pronounced Crozian.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
What do you think guts? No. No, it's Proc. Thank you, Proc. Doc Proc. It's Mr. Doc Proc to you. Yeah, you can go by Crozian, which is my online name. At some point, I'll just give my name out, but not yet. I signed up for the. Okay, thanks, Mr. Crozian. You're welcome. I signed up for the thing to remove like all my contact information from the internet. I forget what it's called. One of those services, right? That removes like all your like phone numbers and addresses and whatever else. Most of it is old at this point because I'm now in a different country and have different phone numbers and everything. But I'd rather have all that removed before I'm like, yeah, here's my legal name. You already have everything? You put it again online? I mean, yeah, of course you do. I wouldn't be surprised. So this is world coordinates. This is all the same. No rotation offsets, nothing here. Well, I guess for now I can put it here. I mean, this icon, it's honestly better. Screenshot here. Okay. Also, let's make the icon smaller. Let's make it like 500. Those are big icons. Your email is your username. You're not secretive. My personal email is like my name, more or less. So like I'm very unoriginal in that regard. Like my actual, like, I'll call it my business email is Crozian. It's just right, I just buy online. So I always feel like adding like you know what I want to do? I almost want to add like another one. Okay, you know what? Let's make this just a little bit bigger. 750. Because it just doesn't read very well otherwise. At least for now. Kind of cool. The other thing I'm wondering is why this is the way it is. Because here it all fits. But in the actual thing, it doesn't. I have no idea why. But it is what it is. You've never owned or needed a credit card. That's bad. So if a hacker gets it, all right. So I've had a credit card since I was young, but I treat it as a debit card always. Basically, the way I recommend anyone, like as young as you can be, is get a credit card, treat it as a debit card, aka as soon as you buy something, you pay it off. You buy something, you pay it off. It's not legal advice. This is financial advice, if anything. It's not legal. But basically, yeah, if you pay it off right away, you never have to pay the percentage because you don't need it, and your credit is always gonna be good because it shows you're paying it off always. So, like in the US, I have 800 points credit score, and that's all I've been doing, pretty much. Obviously, you'll have loans like college debt or whatever, car debt, you know, whatever it is. That should be pretty much your only debt. Don't have credit card debt. You have amazing credit but don't need it. Wait, how do you have a credit if you don't have a credit card? How'd you manage that one? I feel like you might like this website if you don't know about it, right? The Parchment Minimap reminds me of it. Rip the link. Yeah, you can't post links. Chat. You get credit for lots of things, buying a car, paying your phone bill, electric. Yeah, but a lot of times doing you're right. But a lot of times when you're starting out, when you're young or you move to a new country, right? You're not going to have any credit, and very few people are going to approve you for anything with no credit. Once you're later on, right? You're saying you're in your 30s, been doing this, so you're a fine credit. But if you were like, you know, 20, your credit wouldn't be that because you've never had a credit card, right? It'd be lower. How did I manage to like jump in place? Interesting. None of them can make the... Okay, I gotta fix these jumps. Probably. Also, I need to change the zoom in, zoom out. Where's that controlled? So I do want to copy this then, because this does control my stuff. Copy here. Incarnate? Oh yeah, I know Incarnate. Yeah, I know Incarnate. I used a different program to make maps when I was running D&D. Here, let me see if I can pull it up. I if I can find a picture. Well, I can find. I probably don't have the full thing. I probably need to. Yeah, it's in the. So, I think I've showed this once or twice. This is part of the map that I made for my D&D game. As you can see, this is just part of it. I made this map. You can see if I zoom in. Combined with all rivers, towns, cities, capitals, descriptions, right? There's just a little section of the bigger map that I made for the area. I forget the name of the program that I used. I have it on my. I bought it and I forget what it's called. But also, yesterday I was talking about how I used to do 3D environments for I used to play with 3D environments for D&D. So it'd be maps like this. Not nearly as cool as the maps you get otherwise, but I mean, it's something. It's better. And a lot of the maps were even worse than this. But you'd be able to play in 3D, and the vision. The thing is, the vision all works right with 3D, line of sight and everything. So, yeah, this is my 2D map, like overworld map, and I had this. I don't think I can. Probably isn't. Let's see if I can find. Right. I can never search from when you're in streamer mode on Discord, unfortunately. Let me see. I can find another one for you guys real quick, just for shits and giggles. No, doesn't seem like it. Oh, here it is. Here's a. This is a dungeon I was making. So this is like a 3D dungeon, and you got to explore. You can see, right, the lighting and all that. It blocks it, and I think lighting here was disabled, so I was going through. But you can see miniature that players can control directly. And fun fact, I made these. This is a 3D model that I made using like textured. This was using the printable models you can get. We can print little miniatures yourself. I used those files in 3D and then brought them in and then put materials on them myself, and then I can use them in, in the stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the maps I was doing. I'm trying to see if I ever posted a full map of the entire area. I don't think it has. I never did. No. Never posted the full map. All you get. But yeah, this is that's how I ran D&D. And that's why it took me so long to do like a single session. And so I don't have the time to run D&D this way. If it was in person, it would be a different story, right? It would be like a lot more engaging, but And you can see this is like normal maps and everything. It's great. Yeah. You can copy the player ID and do from. You think? Yeah. It's from my own, so I need to find my own ID and to copy it. I can't be bothered. Your iPhone 8 exploded the other day, and you have an iPhone 16 now. It's too fast, and you think you can see through your wall. Nice. Nice. Okay. Where do I control the zoom out of it? There used to be a zoom section, like where you control how much it zooms in and out. Oh, it might be on. Is it here now? Is it here? Texture size, draw margin percent. What is this draw margin percent? And what happens when I do 80? Oh, I need to. It was at 20. No, it's not in my Discord. It's in my it's in my old Discord. Not old Discord, but like it's my it's in a different Discord. Where it was just like the D&D group. So you wouldn't be able to find it. I appreciate it though. Oh, okay, so that's what I need. Okay, so that is what I need to control, which is not 20. So here I probably just make this like 30. Probably is enough. But this doesn't tell me where to the zoom is. I'm gonna set it for 30 in all of them. Right, and here, it's not the overlay icons that I want. Opacity. This is all gray and all, but oh, hold on. It might be on here. Did it move here now? No. Time to ask. Ask on the Discord. The Dungeon Architect Discord. Because what I would like, right, is right now I have this certain zoom, and when I start moving, it zooms out. I don't want this to happen. I want it to go be consistent. So but things are working. Ooh, you know, they can hear me through walls. I wonder if there's a way of not hearing through walls. I mean, it's fine if they hear me through walls, but I almost would rather not have them do that. They'll probably need changing later on to. Anyway, I think more or less we're transitioning into the new system. It's working. Got FK, but it'll keep our stream up in the background. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Although ZZ can't hear me anymore. They're AFK. So you guys should, this is your chance to talk shit about ZZ without them knowing. You know, you need to talk enough shit and then talk less shit, so that way the shit gets hidden off of the chat, and then ZZ will never know. No normal person would scroll up in the chat to see what they missed, so you don't need to worry about that. No, ZZ, welcome back. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope whatever you were doing went well. Well, let's do some effects. Let's do some effects. You're about to leave? They heard me? Yeah, I am pretty loud. What effect do we want for our basic attack? I can change the colors. Like, this one seems pretty decent. We don't want like a full circle, but like this one's like promising. I don't think I want this one. This seems like there's like runes and stuff. This feels like it should be a little more special. This one is like, if I'm doing a full AoE, we can go with that. We could go with the fire one instead. That's like more AoE, like full around. Same thing. Don't really want to do multicolor one. This one's cool. It's like digital, but I feel like it doesn't fit the theme. And this one's completely 360. So, JK, I love you. All good. You don't have to love me. You can hate me. I'm fine with you guys hate watching me. You know, it's the same view to me. Although I do not understand people that hate watch. I'll be honest. That is not something that makes sense to me. Okay, do we go with this, which is pretty cool? Or do we go with something a little more simple for our basic one? And I can change this to red or whatever color, of course. And I feel like on theme, because we're going with the whole red hair and stuff, I think this one's better. I think we go with this one. And then that means this is the attack. I think we do that. If I did simulate, it is this one right here. So, yep. This one here. So what we're gonna want to do. Oh, before I do that, actually, real quick, go back to the maps. I need to swap out this one for the one I have here. Put this in. Here. So that way it's my local version that is in the slot. Otherwise I'll forget. Okay. So now we're gonna need to basically play this animation probably every time we attack. So let's go probably close all of this. No characters, player, and we only want to do it on ourselves. We don't want enemies having these cool things. That'd be ridiculous. Also, I never set up the hotkeys for health drinking or potion drinking. Let's do that first. Let's quickly do that first. Potion. This should be, yeah, just default everything. Oh, actually, instead of default, I want pressed. And then here, we'll add a new one. Potion. What do we want to use the potion button for, or have it be? Active item is Q, interact is E. I mean, make it F. Is drink potion. And for the controller version, what do we have? We have special right, special left. We have the face buttons. Face, right trigger, axis. We can make it. Am I using right shoulder? Oh, I am. Active item is right shoulder. Let's make it left shoulder. For now. I'll want to set up. What's it called? Key rebinds later, but for now, it should be fine. Potion. So now, from here. Oh, it's because I'm simulating. Oops. If I press F, yep, it gives me the cooldown. And here, if I press the thing on the controller, it works too. Excellent. Bam, done. Okay, so now let's do the actual effects. Dream potions can go under actions here. Okay, so when we attack, which is under, what's under actions, attack. Get the input source. We can go attack combo. And then here. Oh, not here. Actually, we need to do it on. Or are we doing the trace? So, attack trace. We basically need to do it here. On melee, because we want it to only happen in melee. So, oh, ads time.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
So we're going to add the effect, the Niagara system, to ourselves, and we're going to basically just hide it and show it every single time. The only thing I'm wondering about is it's kind of wide. I might need to do something about it. I wonder if I can it's a mesh renderer. So I could probably modify this mesh and make a version that's not as big. I can tweak the mesh. So I'm gonna have like a little narrower one version, and then a wider version, depending on if it's cleave or not. We'll set up with this for now. Mostly because I still haven't learned how to do UVs in Blender. And I have a feeling I might need to figure out how to do UVs in Blender. There's a bunch of add-ons for UV Unwrapped from Blender. You know about Blender, but I didn't know people use add-ons. Yeah, a lot of people use add-ons. There's certain, I'm sure there's certain things. I mean, I just would need to know how to get into the UV, select them, and scale them. I mean, I'm not going to need a lot to modify it. But, okay. So, if I add a Niagara particle system component, this is going to be my Niagara attack system. I guess not system. Effect. I'm gonna have it be sure the fire trail by default. So I'm gonna say don't auto activate. And then here activate. The reset. So, yes and no. Okay. So yes and no. One, we need to rotate it. But you might see the other problem. We need to swap the directions every time. In our case. I always do opposite. I could use even more. 90. Also, I'm gonna need to make it so only the player. Well, actually, why is it happening there at all? So, no matter which one I do, like which way I attack, forward or back, it does the same animation. And I wanted to do the opposite animation. Right. Okay. How the hell do we control that one? I mean, like... Negative X. Negative Y? No, not negative. Oh, is it like... What? Oh, it's negative Z. Okay, so I'm going to need to flip Z. For some reason. Okay. I don't have anything that understands the direction of the attack. But we do have information from the attack info. So in the attack info, I need a new thing that tells me the direction. So let's set that up. Can you check which animation is currently doing? Yeah, we have all that information. So what we're gonna do is go to blueprints. Actually, it's under Mod Manager. Or is, no, let's check here first. No, it's here, right? Attack info. Nope, it's under where is it? Attack info. Exactly, that's what we're gonna be setting up. So right now we have info like the type of attack, if it's melee, the damage, all that good stuff, the trace. So I'm gonna need a new variable here. And this is going to be reversed or mirrored effect. There's going to be a little checkbox. I can go down below. Let's do like something like this. Okay. So then here, I can take you. And here we need to know if it's a mirrored effect. And if it is a mirrored effect, set scale. It's got relative scale 3D. If it's mirrored, we want 1, 1, -1. Otherwise, we want all ones. And then we play it. Okay. So that's the base of it. So right now, nothing should have changed. Ooh, I need it to be... Is it reversed? 1 and... Need one? Wait, why is it still in that direction? This should be false. I need to go the opposite direction. I thought it was Z. Oh, here we go. It's X. Okay. -1 and 1. Okay. So left and right. So now what we can go is onto Manny, right? Go to his attack. And here, this needs to go left. So under attack, I can say mirrored effect. Yes, but I did get it reversed. God damn it. So I was right in this. There we go. Now that's pretty cool. Now the problem with this is the actual attack isn't that big. Hey, Miss Presgetti, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. The actual attack isn't that big, so let's see where the actual trace happens. Yeah, the trace is quite a bit smaller. So what we can do is, I mean, if I did negative 0.5 and 0.5, does it scale? I assume it does. It does. Okay, you can make it even smaller, like 0.35. We'll need to control this dynamically, but yeah, now I need okay, somewhere in between. So maybe like 45. Or maybe like 4. And then let's turn off the, actually, don't turn off the trace yet. So is one of the attacks longer than the other one? Yes, it is. Why is it longer than the other one? This one is 50, 100, 150. This one is 50, 125, 125, 50. Let's fix that. Okay, so now it is pretty much where I'd want it. So let's see what that looks like once I turn off the trace. So great. Doesn't look great. We can go a bit bigger. It might be it's coming from the center. What I think I need to do is turn off the little little things. Can I turn off the fire along? There we go. I think that's better. I think the fire is a little bit much. I like that. There's still the animation from the blade, the little yellow there. But that's fine. It doesn't hurt it. That looks nice. Okay. But now we need to also control it based on whether or not we have cleave, right? Because if we have cleave, our range is bigger, and so we want to do a bigger animation. So let's set that up. Equals you. Okay, so let's compact this to a function. This is going to be play melee attack effect. Utility. Okay, so here. Oh, we also need to then expose this. Oh no, we don't. That is global variable. So here we can do check hashtag, and we want to see if we have cleave, because that increases our range. And let's say let's make a local variable. This is going to be our base scale, or base effect size, and then cleave effect size. Both need to be vectors. The base one is going to be at 0.5. I can probably, instead of vector, make it float for both, because I'm never going to need to scale separately, but it's fine. I'll keep it like this for now. And then the cleave one, I'll start with 1 and see how that goes. So basically here we need to do a select vector. Well, this one's a select. The top one needs a multiply by -1, 1, 1. And based off of whether or not we have the tag. So if we have cleave, then it uses cleave. Otherwise, we use the base. So let's see how that is. So here we have the small one. And if we grab ourselves cleave, then we have a bigger one. Now let's see how big we need it to be. I don't remember. Here, we're fine. This looks decent. And then we turn on cleave. middle. Probably needs a little bit less of an effect. So cleave, let's make it like 0.85 maybe. Yeah, 0.85. So here's our regular attack. And if we go cleave, then we have a bigger attack. Now here's the interesting thing. Do we want to now also change the effect when we pick up a certain thing? Like, do we can have a different animation happen if we got a card? I don't know what kind I'd want. Fire aspect. Oh, we're kind of using the best one for fire aspect. We can probably make it so if it's fire aspect. Ooh, can we enable or disable emitter? Ooh, hold on. Set emitter enable. Ooh, can. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is good. This is gonna be so we can check if we have fire aspect. If we do, we need to enable fire along. Otherwise disable. And then I want to do just a sequence. I might just do a sequence instead to make it cleaner. So here at the beginning, sequence. Where's this? Set scale. Then we want to check for fire aspect. And then activate it. Okay. So now we have this attack, right? Basic. Then we can go cleave. And we get a bigger attack, which is great. We can even tell like how much bigger. And then if we go fire aspect, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Okay, so it is saying it is just not enabled. And to confirm, I'm going to turn it on. Oh, it turned it off. Oh, okay. So I just started with it enabled, and then it's fine. There we go. So this is fire aspect now. And if I do cleave, then we have everything working. Excellent. And just confirm. Regular. Cleave. And then fire aspect. Yeah, okay. Now, I would like to like build on top of it, basically. That would be awesome. But what else could we do? And do we want to swap to another effect? Depending on which one we have. The only other one is freezing aspect. The only really other one is freezing aspect. Because multi-attack doesn't really... Also, this is not actually correct in terms of the attack 2 extra times. His attack triggers 2 extra times. But which for some things is good. I'm just thinking if we go back to the effects real quick. Maybe we'll get a little bit of inspiration if I look at them again. So I want to put this effect possibly on the bear. I don't have anything that's like surrounding, does like a full 360. That might not be a bad idea to have that as a power up. Hey, RB, welcome in. I'd say thank you, but I downloaded these or bought these. Yeah, I think for now we're gonna go with the 1. There's a cool lightning one. There's nothing, none of these scream like ice or cold. Unfortunately.
ads are here.
Oh,
Pausing
that's them.
for ads.
But I think that's fine. We got our little effect. And it works with other stuff. Eh. Okay. Looks good. Next up, I kind of want to do my start of the card system. The purple one has a slow fadeaway, which I think fits cold. Switch color to ice and switch the blacksmith to a like tinted, basically. Let's see which one you're talking about. The purple one. What about that one? That purple one? You can't use that purple one because it's 360. I could tint one of. I could tint it blue. It's a cool looking progress. As a game dev, you can never understand Unreal Engine, so I really respect you being able to use it. You just stick to Unity. Hey, I appreciate it. Next is fire. Oh, this one. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I wonder if there's some way of using both. Yeah, before I get distracted again, yeah, Darby, I appreciate it, but it's just another engine. I'm sure when you started with Unity, you didn't know it either, you know. It's completely fine. So we're looking at this one. Right, this is the one. Now, if I turn off splash emission, scratches. I wonder if there's any way for me to combine the two. Like if I wanted that, right? But if I want like just this part as part of it with the other one, the fire and this, that probably won't work, right? Does that work? I'm just curious. Obviously, I'd need to change the color. Where's the color? Scale color then, because these are all white. Unless it's in here. No. It doesn't quite work together. If I replaced the slash with it. I'm assuming it's blue, right? I'm imagining it being blue. But no, I don't. I don't think so on this one. What I can do maybe is if I go to user parameters, there's no user parameters, which is interesting. Where's the color coming from? That's what I want to know. Here on this one, it doesn't specify the color. So the color has to come from the effect. Because if I could tint the slash, the slash to be instead of red, like a blue, that could work. I don't think. I don't know Niagara enough. I don't know Niagara enough. Or at least I don't know how this one's set up specifically. Fire along. That's the fire. It's interesting that they're all colored, right? Oh, the fire is already tinted here. Oh. So it needs to be. Let me open this. I meant to open this. Dear God. Yeah, we have particle color. If something, this is such a mess. They really need to use, this person needs to learn how to use named reroutes. There's just a path that leads to nowhere. It's just, nah, I'm just gonna add another one. It really needs something going backwards here. So there is a particle color, but it only happens when A is less than B, which controls the emissive dissolve with, and it's never less than. So why? So I cannot tint this? I should be able to tint this. God, like figure this out. If I don't use dissolve, I don't use that. I don't use that. Oh, there's another particle color here. There's particle color in all over the place. Okay. I do like 10 here. It is not looking more green. Well, there we go. It's not moving. This is not doing anything. That is. Okay, so that's the edge. And for some reason, it's weird. The blue channel does nothing. The red overwrites the green. You just got jump scared with this? What do you mean? I've been in this for a little while. What do you mean you got jump scared? What happened? Okay, so there's the green in the middle. See, why does the blue not do anything? That's so bizarre. Oh, the graph, the mess of the graph. Yeah. Don't do that. Learn to use like named reroutes. It's like, yes, it technically works, but dear God, is it probably hard to find anything. Does it make you appreciate this now? After seeing that? Do you appreciate this now? The way I do it. The only time I have scribbles is when I'm forced to because of a sequence node. If there was a way of me doing sequence without this spaghetti here, I would eliminate it already. Yes, your autism is satisfied. Good. So this slasher mission, for whatever reason, we cannot tint. It's impossible. Okay, so we can't tint these. Fine. I literally cannot tint them. I can make it green. Look, green works. But blue does nothing. What did they do? Okay, hold on. What did they do? It's just multiplying the RGB. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. It is just multiply. This is a very basic one. It's literally multiplying RGB. By the RGB. What are they? We have a little bit of a blue at the edge. If I don't scale alpha. Huh. Again, if I do 0, it becomes it just becomes green. I don't have any kind. There's no like weirdness. Scale curve is 1. For the alpha. I don't know why it's not doing the blue channel. But by the material's own self, it should be doing the blue channel. There's no overrides or anything, unfortunately. No user parameters. Okay, well, we deal with what we got. It was cheap. To be fair, these effects were cheap. So, like, I'm not expecting, like, the moon and everything, you know, beyond. But I don't know how they managed to make it so... Can't tint it. Oh, hold on. Okay. So that worked, sort of. Turn off scale alpha. Why is it black? Oh no, what? It's black now. Oh no, now it's colored. It was just a spoke phase. Yeah, it's still red and then just becomes brown. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, whatever. We added an effect. It's better now. Okay. So I want to also I got a note saying look to the camera of where the for the minimap thing. Let me quickly look up load this up. And then I can go to the pawn. This one. Camera. Wait, what do you mean? Let's move the camera. You'll find it on the UI widget. Let me have a different cam setting on each widget. Wait a second. Maybe I didn't fully understand it. It's on the widget. Here. Camera. Floor index player controller. There ain't no distances here. I'm not sure what he means. Okay. There is one thing that I want to do next that has been on my mind but it's pretty big. And that's the card system. Right? I kind of explained it before a little bit. Basically, what I want to do, besides flashbang you with that, is to basically have a deck of cards with the power-ups, right? You start with 10, let's say, and you could place, you know, however many in your deck that you want. There's no limit, right? Every time you get an option between 3 of them, and then you can pick one. And then, cool. The other 2 go away as normal. But you place your 10 cards in there. Then let's say, cool. You beat the boss. You get 1 more. You get another card. So next time, instead of 10 cards, you have 11 cards. So you'll get like 3 full plus like plus 2, and then a health up thing. Obviously, whenever you run out, it's just always health ups. But assuming you don't run out, right, then you get whatever is there. So you have the option then to have a deck that is very big, but you have less chance of getting specific combos once you unlock more cards, or a small deck that you have a risk of potentially getting all your combo cards in one go, and then you have to say, oh crap, I'm getting only one of the 3 pieces I want, or something like that. Right, so there's pluses and minuses on that, and I feel like that's like be like a fun deck building system. But that is a big system that we need to configure. It is Wednesday. I feel like this is better to start on Monday. Most likely. Because basically what we're going to need to do is have a full, effectively an inventory. Have you considered having multiple levels of the same power-up? Yes. That's on the books as well. I want to start with this, and then we can go with multiple levels. And the way I would do multiple levels is... I've already thought about like how I would distribute that. When you kill, so with this system, when you kill a boss, they have a certain pool of cards. So certain cards will just be locked between on boss 1, others on boss 2, others on boss 3, etc. Right? So they just have their own pool of cards. When you kill them, you will have a chance of getting an upper rarity. So if you get a chance, if your upper rarity like is checked, like you got the upper rarity chance, it will look at your cards and make sure that of its pool of cards, you have one of them. And then it'll grab all of the pools. Let's say you have 3 cards from that boss already. It'll grab one of the 3 random ones, and it'll give you an upgraded version of one of those. And so the way I'm thinking of doing it is, let's say, right, instead of plus 10% damage, it'll be plus 15 for level 2 and like plus 20 for level 3. Something like that, right? Or as you say, 10, 20, 30% damage, you know, based on power. But every time you you add a card, the cost of it will go up. So instead of costing 1 slot, it will cost you 2 slots or 3 slots. And then the decks, there'll need to be a system that you need to upgrade the amount of slots you get in your deck as well. So one of the currencies that oh, that's what I need to do. I need to rework the mobs to drop the items. That's right. That's what we can do next. Basically, right, you can upgrade the amount of cards you can have in your deck, and then your cards have a certain slot cost, and then you can have fewer better cards or more weaker cards, and you have to like balance that. As you continue to play, you unlock a bigger and bigger like upgrades. You can eventually probably go, because I won't have a cap on it, it'll just take more and more grinding, right? You could probably have all max level cards of everything if you like played forever, kind of thing. Because I don't see a reason to cap you on anything like that. Do you get well to understand? Because it could be fun. Well, it also doesn't help that I'm remembering things that I was thinking about and trying to explain all at the same time. But that's kind of the idea, right? So you don't get all cards at the beginning. You get like a select 10 power-ups or whatever. And then you get to choose what power-ups you want. Probably on your first run, you probably are going to want all 10. I'll probably make the deck size to be 10. And then when you beat your first boss, you'll get a card. And then you can use currencies to upgrade your deck size. Yeah. And every time you upgrade, obviously the next upgrade will cost a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, right? It's going to continue to increase in the cost. So you, but I think that's the plan. Right? And you'll always have to be balancing, like, hey, do I want more cards to go deeper? Or do I want to make my current stuff easier? Right? Because if a card costs 3 and you have 10, your deck cost is 10. That means you have, instead of 10 cards, you have 7 cards. Or sorry, 8 cards. Because 8, 9, 10. So that means on the first level, you will get you'll already end up resetting basically with all health afterwards. So that might be fine. You know what? If there's some kind of super powerful combo, maybe that's all you need. But yeah, that's the idea. But that's gonna require me doing like a full inventory system and not inventory system, but like a full like card management system. And we nerf. Well, at this point, it would be a nerf, because if that was like the case, no, I'd probably, it wouldn't be like an immediate nerf. It would be I would need to figure out why. If there's a combo that's like everyone's like wants that combo, I need to figure out why they want that combo. Is it because it is so super broken powerful, or is it just because it's more fun? Because it's just people enjoy it because it's more fun, then, you know, then clearly I need to make the other ones more fun. But if it's just like, oh yeah, we're killing things in like half a second, while the other ones take like a minute. Obviously, exaggerated, but if that's the case, okay, then yeah, we got to rebalance something. But I don't. So far, I don't see that happening. You know, it could take half a minute, not half a second. Okay. I guess next up, after the ads, let's look into item drops. So one way to do, how do we want to do item drops? It has to be off of mobs, right? It has to be just mobs can drop items now. There's no more room system. You love when we chat about game design because something you can be useful. Congrats, you're always useful. Are you majoring in game design? Is that why? I know you're you're in college for game something, but I don't remember if it was game design or like actual like game development, like 3D. I don't know what your focus is. Do you want to be so you want to do like the game design part? Do they teach you like full on like 3D? No, I just wasn't. Look, it's late. My brain isn't fully working anymore. I'm tired. You definitely have. That's what I was like. I remember game. It's like, was it game development or game design? You learn everything. Got it. 3D, 2D, sound, animation, all of it. Nice. But you want to focus on specifically game design versus like 3D or like environments or stuff like that? Is that like what you want to? Have you decided like where you want to kind of go into the game space? I think you want to go game design, considering that's where it sounds like you enjoy it, but like actually designing games, like, or figuring out like what's fun. Focus on environments, 3D. Oh, like me. Nice. Are you really good at game design? Then make a game. Go out there, make a game. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I think for mob drops, what I'm thinking of is having a chance for any mob on death. You don't think is a good way to find work? No, you're right about that. You will not find work as a game designer unless you have work under your belt already designing games. You need you would need to make start making games for yourself, like small ones. And then you would need to join Orb Mortar. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? What were you doing? Hey, May, welcome in. Here, I'll show you. I'm currently working on a game. This is my little game here. Didn't need your eardrums. Wait, was this really loud? It shouldn't have been. I have a little roguelike action RPG system here with Binding of Isaac roots for power-ups and things of that nature. Like right now, we have just basic attacks. But we can have... this is my debug stream where I can just give myself different attacks. So I'm doing melee there, but I can go like airblade, and now I'm shooting a projectile as well. And then I can have multiple projectiles. And then I can have the projectiles also home. And I can have the projectiles also, I don't know, shoot enemies back. So now they also push enemies back. I just gave myself the powers through debug, but down below you can see I have a little, basically a blood bar. And when I get enough to fill the bar to one of the notches, I get one of the power-ups. And when I fill it up all the way, then a portal to the boss spawns, and then we can go fight the boss. So it's kind of has become... I need to do something about the audio, but this has not been my focus. Love the style, animation is sick. Oh, thank you. Yeah, all of this is... I mean, this is Manny. I mean, I'm sure you can see. This is all 8 directional animations. And you can pretty much go anywhere, right? Oh, there we go. So I filled it up to the first bar, and I have a choice of, like... stats. I can see any cards that I have before. Critical... Like, I can get myself critical chance up. And there we go. Are you using the visual coding system on Unreal? Yep. This is done 100% in blueprints. Yeah. Absolutely zero C++. I do not code. So yeah, 100% all visual scripting, C++. I mean, blueprints. You just saw that for the first time? Yeah, it's really good. People like me who are artists, basically, as long as you understand how like programming works, like under the hood in terms of like loops and other things, you can go and create your own games using visual scripting. It's great. And there's a bunch of power-ups here. Like I can do orbiting orbs. I can have like an aura. You have a fire trail behind me. So there's a bunch of stuff. Let's see. We have some elites. There you go. Another speed boost. Oh, we also have a potion that I haven't been using. Ooh, that potion. I was able to use that potion twice. That's not good. You're a programmer like a sucker? You're not a sucker. I've tried to learn programming. I am just... Yeah, that's just not for me. I've tried. I can't be bothered with the whole, let's find the semicolon. Let's, you know, let's find where I mistype the little thing. And now it doesn't work. I'm very visual, so... Yeah, this is kind of the game so far. Oh, there we go. Go Berserk. C++ all the way? Nah. Nah. You're a WordPress programmer, so web developer mostly. You're building a game engine in WordPress to build. You're building a game engine in WordPress. See, there you go. See, you're significantly smarter than I am. Clearly, then. As I say a lot of times, I'm a lowly artist. You know, what do I know? But that's insane. Yeah, making a... Oh, there we go. Here's the boss portal. So I can go through the portal, and here's the boss. We're a bit overpowered right now. I also need to increase the health on the boss. Yeah, we're also doing knockback and stuff. Here, I'll show some of the attacks he does. He does a little jump attack. He can do multiple attacks in one go. But yeah, if I get him to half, he screams, summons a bunch of little spiderlings. Why are some of those bigger too? Why are some of them... Oh, they can be elites. Some of them are elites. I didn't. I'm going to probably tweaks that. Let's just kill all of them. It's fine. We got range right now on our side. When he's dead. Did I miss one? Is there a spiraling somewhere there? Dead? Not dead? Oh no. Why is he still in there? Yeah, they're elite. That's why they're bigger. That is a very strong phase. Well, I have a cooldown. After 2 minutes, he does come down if something happens. Why did something happen, though? When they all die, he should come down. Yeah, something broke. Is all the characters saying animation stuff? Yes and no. So this is Manny. That spider and all the characters are all Epic's Paragon or the other thing. They're all characters from basically the free ones from Epic. I made a workflow that takes them out of Unreal, brings them into Blender, renders them as 8-directional animations, and I bring them into a sprite. Oh, there it comes. Yeah, see, I have a backup plan if something goes wrong. So, of course, I immediately die. He does a charge. He also does a charge attack. But yeah, I basically have a workflow that takes the 3D models and makes a-directional sprites, and then put them into a sprite, and then bring them into Unreal as a-directional animations with normal maps, so that way they're affected by lighting and stuff. So if I go to my little demo here, right? There's like this little guy, and I put a light here. Let's make this like hot pink. And make it like super intense. You can see now he's lit from one side. Right? Well, how is he lit from one side and it follows his contour? He's flat though, right? And that's because it has the normals. So the sprites are actually affected by the environment lighting. Despite, so they fit into the environment quite nicely. Absolutely. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you'll get over to the WordPress side so you can see the craziness. Yeah, that sounds crazy. That you're able to do anything like that, that is like awesome. That's really cool. But yeah, best of luck. Hope you have enjoy the rest of your evening. As for us, we were planning on doing or looking into the item drops. So I was thinking of doing item drops by mobs and having a chance of dropping an item. So if I go to my room manager, where I think it currently lies, item spawning here. So this is gonna be different, but here we get the player location, line trace for objects, and then we do this. So I need this guy, random item drop selector, and I can put this on the enemies. That's where we're gonna be. Okay. Enemy. Um, chance of item, we got a set. Create a variable, chance of item. And I'm going to need to copy kind of these values, or let's do this way. There we go. Okay, so also I need to modify this because we're no longer
Just testing how loud are the alerts.
how is it? Does it need to be toned down? It is kind of loud though. Okay. I will make a note for myself. Guts hates the emotes. Make louder. Okay, made a note for myself. Thanks. Also, it's not emotes. Sound effects. Sorry, I didn't correct the mistake there. What I said. You hate my voice too? Have you considered sign language? Yeah. I know some words in sign language. Enough. Okay, let me I need to change up this list of things. Enums. This is item pickups. And pickups. So, crit chat. Okay, these are the HP upgrade. I want to do this. Call them meta upgrades so I know what these are for. Because in case I have like other things that give me like a temporary thing. I no longer need a card. Card can go away. I'm gonna remove secret room key until I actually set it up. We don't need healing anymore. Not doing anything with chest. Currency, we haven't added a shop yet. When I do, I'll re-add it in. So we have just the meta upgrade stuff then. And I'll remove none. Actually, yeah, I'll remove it. Okay. So now here, if we go to chance of item, I don't know why I need to copy this. I don't. HP. I guess I'll just make them all. Can I add a new key? Wait, what? Can I add a new key in the map while a key with the same value exists? I'm not trying to. Oh, okay. You know what? I see. I see. It really wants me to have a none. Because when I add it, it adds the default one. So, HP. Sorry. Great chance. Great chance. HP. 20. 20. Crit damage. Damage. And armor. Okay. So... So what we need to do now is, real quick, on death, I'm gonna change this to be a sequence. We're doing a lot now. Put you guys up here. Put you next. This is all the drop stuff. And then disable AI next. So we want to do it here. Call blood drop, spawn XP orbs. So here I want to get random item drop selector. And I now want to grab this, copy it. This goes into here. Try to adjust location, but always spawn. So the location is going to be random reachable point in radius. Get actor location. And it's gonna be within 100 units. So theoretically, nope. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Now it's longer planning. Theoretically, if I kill this guy, he drops an item 100% of the time. Now, we don't want it to be 100% of the time. Okay, it's always a random one. It's good. We want to give it a chance of doing that. So let's do get random random float in range between 0 and 100. And as long as this number is less or equal to And then we want to do basically whether it's an elite or not. Check house tag. And we're going to check if it's an elite. So basically, an elite will have a higher chance of dropping an item than a regular mob with the system. So if it is an elite, I'll say 50% chance of getting an item. If it is a regular mob, 5% chance. And should be as simple as that. If we do a print string, or not print string here. Print string on true. Let's put an end here. Oh, I guess I don't need to put an end here. I just put it on the under false. Right, it's gonna actually be very obvious if it successfully does it or not. So if I got an elite, which is a 5% chance. Come on, we can get an elite. I'm sure. There we go. So we got an elite. And we didn't get one. 50% chance. 50% chance. Come on. Give me another elite. There it is. Yeah, there we go. We got one. Now, the only thing is, why is it so far in the air? Welcome in the guys. We love gambling. Well, I lost the first 50-50 and I won the second one. Should we make it a gotcha system? 100 is fine. The only thing is, oh, it's because get actor location. What's navigatable point in range? I probably want to do a line trace from the actor. Actually, no. 200. Either way, it works. Trigger alert. So now there's a 5% chance, and I can change the chance. It'll be easier to test in the HUD. In the actual game. Go, and there's an elite. Nothing of the little guys, which is fine. Elite. Nothing of the elite. Well, still 50% chance. Still nothing. Can we get one of them to spawn something? Just one of them, please. Just can we get one? Just one. We'll ask. I know it's a 5% chance. I probably need to change some settings.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
No! I just need to find one item. Okay. I think the ritual point in radius isn't working. Okay, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it next time, probably. Just needs a little bit of tweaking. It's fine. It's fine. Also, stupid ads. I probably need to either tweak the value here, or I might need to do a line trace first. I need to just take some tests, but it works. In general, it works from our testing, which is good. So we can have enemies actually drop things now. You gonna sleep now? Yeah, after the ads, I'm wrapping up as well, so good timing. Yeah, you're up late. I'm also, like, up late. Well, here late. You as well, get some rest, get some sleep. I'd stop the ads now if I could, but I can't. You're waiting for J... Is there a new season announced, Good Guts? Is that why you're waiting? Is there a season 3 in the works? I'm out of the loop. If there's a... Oh, manga. Okay, got it. Never mind. Last chapter today. Oh. Oh, and then no more JJK. I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, bad timing on the ads. We'll figure out the fix for this tomorrow. Because clearly it is not a 5% chance. Because it should have been basically 1 in 20. And I got 0. Probably need to tweak some stuff with this. We'll play around with it tomorrow. But that is going to do it for me for tonight. Got some good stuff done. Good progress. So thank you guys so much for joining me. It's delayed. Oh, I'm sorry. Get some sleep. It's going to be fine. You'll get it in the morning. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific for some good old game dev again. And yeah. Till then, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.